When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at SD.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
ugh, come on!
Seriously? This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319. Proudly supporting Florence Henry Student Athletic and Events. Choose Put Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a third-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605-520-4518 for a quote today. 605-520-4518.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Transform your fitness journey at Apex Training in Watertown. Our unique studio offers targeted group training classes designed to meet your specific.
Good evening and welcome to Henry, South Dakota, as the Florence Henry Falcons take on the defending state champions today in the Hamlin Chargers. Hamlin is coming in undefeated and has handled most of their games on the season this year. The Florence Henry Falcons are 0-3, and they are looking for their first win on the young season.
The purpose of high school interscholastic activities is for the enjoyment.
We're going to have our starting lineups here shortly, followed by the national anthem, and then we're going to have some game action here at 7 o'clock. For the Hamlin Chargers, on offense, number 1, Bowden Stevenson. He's a wide receiver. He's a junior. He's 6'4", and he's 190 pounds. Number 6, Jaden Olson. He's also a wide receiver. He's a senior at 5'11 and 147 pounds. Number 7, running back, Jonathan Leonardi. He is a junior at 6'3", 147 pounds. Number 8, Jackson Wadsworth. He'll be doing the quarterbacking tonight. He's a senior, 6'4". Says 101 pounds, but I do not believe that. Number 14, Riggs Prouty. He's a senior wide receiver at 6'2", 225. Number 18, Aiden Abraham. He's a tight end. Junior, 6'10", 254. Number 20, Tate Everson. He's an offensive lineman. Junior, 5'11", 205 pounds.
And Janice McDonald.
Number 22, Caleb Drenth. He's a wide receiver. He's a sophomore at 6'2", 180. And number 30 is Guillermo Cruz. He's a wide receiver.
Florence Falcons.
At 5'4", correction, at 6'2", 215 pounds. I think he's an offensive lineman, actually. The head coach for the Hamlin Chargers is Jeff Sheehan. And now for the defensive product for the Florence Henry Falcons today. At linebacker will be number 1. He's a senior, Bo Hemmingson, 5'11", 155 pounds. Number 5, Dawson Lavacek. He's a junior, defensive back, 6 foot, 160. Number 7 is Dawson Lanchin. He's a senior, defensive back, 6'2", 170. Number 9 is Tucker Keller. He's a junior D-back at 5'9", 150. Number 23 is Carson Kelly. He's going to play on the defensive line. He's a sophomore at 6'1", 180 pounds. Number 24 is Zachary Schrader. He is a junior defensive back at 5'9", 155 pounds. Number 64 is Jackson Toll. He's a sophomore defensive lineman at 5'9", 270 pounds. Number 80 is Kobe Robinson. He is a sophomore defensive line at 6'2", 240 pounds. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Falcons tonight, number 99, Traylon Sumner. He's a senior defensive lineman at 5'11", 240 pounds. We will go take it over to the public address announcer for the rest of the way, and we'll get kicked here shortly.
We're going to announce their offense tonight. All right. For Hamlin, number 1, wide receiver, 11th grader, Broden Stevenson. Number 6, wide receiver, sophomore, Jaden Olson. Number 7, junior, running back, Jonathan Leonardi. Number 8, senior, quarterback, Jackson Wadsworth. Number 14, senior wide receiver, Riggs Brody. Number 18, tight end, junior, Aiden Abraham. Number 20, offensive line, 11th grader, Tate Everson. Number 22, wide receiver, sophomore, Caleb Trent. And number 30, senior wide receiver, Guillermo Cruz. Hamlin Chargers coached by Jeff Sheehan, assistant coach Jacob McDonald, Tim McDonald, Cody Swenson. And now your starting lineup will be the defense of the Florence Henry Falcons. Number 1, senior, 5'11", 155, linebacker Bo Hemmingson. Number 5, 160 pounds, 6 foot, defensive back, junior, Dawson Lavacek. Number 7, 170 pounds, 6'2", defensive back, senior Dawson Lanchin. Number 9, 150-pound, 5'9" defensive back junior Tucker Keller. Number 23, 6', 180-pound defensive line. He's a sophomore, Carson Kelly. Number 24, 155-pound, 5'9" junior defensive back Zachary Schroeder. Number 64, 5'9", 270-pound defensive line sophomore Jackson Toll. Number 80, defensive lineman, 6'2", 240 sophomore Kobe Robinson. And number 99, 5'11", 240-pound defensive lineman senior Trellin Sumner. Head coach Nate Russell, assistant coach Tyler Grassall, Tyler Pro, and your Eggworks Falcon football player of the game, the second grader Gus Shepard. All right, football fans, it's time to do the national anthem. I can get you to face the flag towards the north. Hand over your heart. Please remove any cover. And we're going to have Anya Fuller sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That is junior Anya Fuller with the national anthem. What a great job it was.
We are just about set here in Henry, South Dakota for this matchup tonight between the Hamlin Chargers and the Florence Henry Falcons. The captains are going to meet at the 40-yard line here prematurely as they are all getting lined up, and white hat Jason Mack is about ready to bring them to center field. The Chargers were maybe rumored of sitting out their senior quarterback, Jackson Wadsworth, tonight, but he looks fully dressed and ready to go today. We'll see how long he goes in the game today, as he's been dealing with some injury issues the last couple weeks. The captains are meeting at midfield, going over the simple rules of what is yet to come, and we're going to have the coin flip, and we'll see who wins the coin flip and what they choose. Again, Florence Henry looking for their first win of the season, as they are playing game number 4 currently. The Hamlin Chargers are coming into this one with a perfect record and coming off a state championship appearance from last year. The Hamlin Chargers won the toss, and they're going to take the ball first, as the Florence Henry Falcons will kick it off to them. Hamlin does come in at 4-0. and their 4 wins were over Britton Hecla 36-0, Hanson 29-23. They beat Wabash Summit 53-0, and last week they took care of Great Plains Lutheran 48-0. The Florence Henry Falcons on this early season opening week loss at Waverly South Shore 22-18. They lost to Great Plains Lutheran 42-0, and they lost to Britton Hecla 53-0 last week, as they are looking to turn the tides here as they take on the defending state champs. Dawson Lanchin will kick it away for the Falcons. The Whites of Hamlin are a little tough to see the numbers, but I do believe that's number 6, Jaden Olson, deep for the Chargers. Lanchin's looking to kick off for the Falcons. As we get started here, he's going to kick it to the right side of the field. It's going to bounce around a little bit, and it's going to be taken by Olson. Olson's going to look to bring it up the left side. He doesn't get very far. He is going to get it started from the 21-yard line. So the Hamlin Chargers are going to take their first possession from the 21-yard line, as that was good coverage there by the Falcons on the kickoff. Hamlin's going to come out with 5 on the line. You're going to have roughly 3 wide receivers stacked to the right side. In the shotgun is Wadsworth. Wadsworth's looking to pass right away. They're looking to go deep on the wheel pass, and they're going to have a nice connection. And that's going to be number 6. That's Jaden Olson on the catch. And it's going to be about a 15-yard gain for the Hamlin Chargers. And they're going to have a first play and a first down for the Hamlin Chargers as they come out looking to pass, as we had a bunch of rain today. So we're going to have a little bit of a wet field here, so we'll see if that has any effect on the throwing game for the Chargers. They're going to have a double reverse. It's going to be kicked back to the quarterback. We're going to have wide open down the middle, and he's going to catch it, and that's number 1. That's Broden Stevenson, and he's going to have about a 44-yard touchdown pass. Touchdown Hamlin Chargers as they take a 6-0 lead here in their first drive for the offensive side of the Hamlin Chargers. 32 seconds off the clock on that first drive for the Chargers. The Chargers are now going to look to kick the extra point. Trying to get that number of that kicker. Again, very hard to see on the white jerseys of the Hamlin Chargers. The kicker was 28. That's Watson Grantham. It's going to be no good as we have our score with 11:28 to go in the first quarter, 6-0, and we'll be right back.
Goals. Specializing in strength training, agility, and injury prevention, we use diverse equipment to help you build strength and enhance performance. Whether you're aiming for sport-specific skills or overall fitness, our expert trainers will guide you with our specialized workouts to prevent common injuries. Experience affordable, effective training at Apex Training and reach your peak potential today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support.
Live ticket does say we're in Florence. We are actually in Henry, and now the Hamlin Chargers are going to kick it off deep to the Florence Henry Falcons. The ball is going to be taken by Dawson Lavacek. Dawson Lavacek is looking to find a way up the middle. A lot of Hamlin Chargers ripping at the ball, and Dawson is taking every single one with them as he goes for an extra 5 to 10 yards as Dawson Lavacek has a great return out to the 32-yard line as the Falcons start there on their first drive of the game at the 32. 1st and 10 for the Florence Henry Falcons. Florence Henry is going to come out in the I. Dawson Lanchin's under center. Give this to Tucker Keller. Tucker Keller's going to get to right back to the line of scrimmage for a no gain as he is stopped on the play by a couple Hamlin Chargers there on the play. Florence Henry tried to come out in a little bit different look. Actually, they're going to give him about a – they're going to give him a little bit of a loss on the play. So he's going to have a loss about a half yard. We're going to go about 2nd and 11. Lanchin under center again. We're going to have a fake the sweep. He's going to give off to the left side. Again, the misdirection does not work for the Falcons as we are going to lose more yards on the play, and that's going to be a loss of about 2. As we're going to be at about, let's go 2nd and 12 here. 3rd and 12, correction. 3rd and 12 here. 3rd and 12, passing situation here. We'll see what the Falcons come out with in this one. 2nd and 12, we're going to come out in the I with a slot back on the right side. We're going to have a sweep to the right to Tucker Keller. Tucker Keller's looking to turn it up. We're going to have a hold on the edge. It's going to be declined, and it's going to be 4th down as there was only about a half-yard gain on the play for Tucker Keller. Fourth down, the Falcons go in punt formation. Number 6, that's Olsen back deep for the Hamlin Chargers as that is Carson Kelly in punt formation for the Falcons. Nice snap, nice kick off to the left side, gets a little bounce right to Olsen. Olsen's looking to bring it up the middle. He's going to look to find a seam, and it is a nice tackle there by Dawson Lavacek as the Hamlin Chargers will take their 2nd time on offense, and they will start at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hamlin Chargers, up 6-0 with 9:44 to go here in quarter number 1. We're going to go twins to the right, single wide receiver to the left. We're going to be in the shotgun. Abraham's going to be in the shotgun with the running back on his left hip. He's going to look to take snap. He's looking to pass. We're going to have a hitch route on the left side, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to go for about a 10-yard gain, and he's going to have a 1st down, 1st and 10 for the Hamlin Chargers on a pass from Abraham to, that looks like 28. That's Watson Grantham. Again, the Hamlin Chargers are going to go in a little bit of a hurry up. We're going to have twins to the left, one wide receiver to the right. Abraham in the shotgun again with the running back on his left hip. Give off to the running back. He's going to look to make a move, and Carson Kelly is right there to stop him as he has a gain of 1 yard. So a 1 yard gain on the play. We're going to have 2nd down and 9 here for the Hamlin Chargers. Hamlin's going to come out 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Quarterback's in the shotgun again. This time the wide receiver's on his left hip. We're going to have motion. It's going to have a fake, give off to the wide receiver. 28, that is Grantham, and he has a lot of room up the right side. He's going to step out of bounds, and he's going to have a nice little gain there. 26-yard gain on the pass from Abraham to Grantham, and that's going to be another Hamlin Charger 1st down as they take it down to the 14-yard line, 13-yard line. And they're going to go quick again. We're going to have 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Looking to pass again is Abraham. Abraham's looking to throw it. That ball's going to hit the ground, and they're going to call it incomplete.
Wadsworth with the pass to Stevenson is going to be incomplete.
Abraham got himself out of some trouble there, scrambled to the right side, had a wide receiver in the end zone and just could not quite get it to him as the Hamlin Chargers are going to go into the hurry-up offense again. They're going to go a little bit more bunch this time where they have a short bunch 3 wide to the right. Shotgun for Abraham. We're going to give off to the running back. That running back is number 7. That's Jonathan Leonardi. Jonathan Leonardi is going to go for a touchdown. That's going to be a 13-yard touchdown run for Jonathan Leonardi. And the Hamlin Chargers are going to go up 12-0 now on the Florence Henry Falcons. Again, we are going to try to attempt the extra point from Watson Grantham. tonight, probably not the greatest night to try to kick extra points as it is a little bit soupy out there. We're going to have it. Kicks up, away, and it is good. The extra point is good. It's going to be 13-0 now in favor of the Hamlin Chargers here in quarter number 1. We have 8 minutes and 34 seconds to go as the Hamlin Chargers lead 13-0, and we'll be right back.
sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on.
Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Welcome back to Henry as we have a 13-0 lead for the Hamlin Chargers as they kick off to the Florence Henry Falcons. This one's going to be taken by Tucker Keller. Tucker Keller's going to be looking to go to the left side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to be caught from behind, and he's going to be down at the 21-yard line as the Florence Henry Falcons will start their second drive of the game, down 13-0 on the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Florence Henry Falcons. Florence Henry looking to come out, throwing. Dawson Lanchin slips a little bit, but he gets the ball off to Dawson Lavacek. That's going to be about his 6-yard gain on the play. As we're going to have 2nd and 4 now for the Florence Henry Falcons as they have a nice little pass play on 1st down there as they're trying to get some momentum here early on in their second drive. Florence Henry comes to the line in the I with a slot guy on the left side. Give off to Keller. Keller's going to be tripped up at the line. He's probably going to gain about a half-yard there. We're still going to stick with 2nd and 4. Correction, 3rd and 4. As the Florence Henry Falcons are looking to get their first down of the game here. Down 13-0 with 7:30 to go here in quarter number 1. Again, the Falcons are in the eye. Slot guy off to the right side. Lanchin under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give off to Keller again. Keller's going to have some room on the right side, and he's going to hit the corner. He's going to find some room up the left side, and he's going to go for about a 12-yard gain here, and we're going to have a Falcon first down, the first down of the game for the Florence Henry Falcons as they are cross midfield now to the 39-yard line in Hamlin Charger territory, looking to make their first score of the game. Again, in the eye, give off to the fullback. That's Lavacek up the middle. We're going to have a flag on the play as that's not a good spot, as that looks like a spot for a hold. So instead of a 10-yard gain, we may have a 10-yard march backwards. Correction, and we're going to have a face mask. So
That call's going to go against the Chargers. Face mask.
that one went for the Falcons. As we're going to have a face mask, we're going to tack on 5 yards, that 10-yard gain by Dawson Lavacek. As correction, he's going to give us 15 more.
First down. It was a 15-yard penalty. First down and 10 from the.
All right, that ended up being a nice little gain there for the Falcons. 25-yard gain there for the Falcons on 1st down and 10 again as the Falcons get their second first down of this drive. As we look to have something cooking, we're looking to put this one in the end zone. Again, we're going to fake to Lavacek, give off to Keller on the counter, and he's going to go for about 1-yard gain. We'll give him 2.
Lavacek for a 2-yard gain for the Falcons.
2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now for we're going to go 2nd and a long 8 now for the Falcons. Lanchin's looking to break the huddle. We're going to come out in the I formation again with the slot guy on the left side. Lanchin under center, looking to take the snap. He's going to toss it out to Keller. Keller's looking to find some room. He's not finding much there as a swarm of Chargers find Keller, and we're going to have about a half-yard gain on the play. So we'll give them 3rd and 7 now for the Falcons as they are in 4-down territory. They will have 2 tries to either get a first. They still have a chance to get a first down or a touchdown here within the next 2 plays. We'll see if the Falcons look for that quick little pass again that kind of worked very well for them the first time. In the eye again, Lanchin under center. He's going to give off to Keller. Keller's going to look to go to the right side. Again, the Charger defense swarms, and we're going to lose 3 on the play. And now we're going to go to 4th and 10, a long 10. Let's go 11. 4th and 11 now for the Falcons. Again, the Falcons still have a chance to get a first down here without getting a touchdown, as they got to get inside the 5 to have that chance here on 4th down and 11. Lanchin's under center again. We got the slot guy to the right side. In the eye, looking to pass. Give off to Lavacek. Lavacek drops it as he is looking forward before he caught the ball, as there were some Chargers coming. I'm not sure if he would have made the first down anyway, and we're going to have a turnover on downs, and the Hamlin Chargers are going to take over on downs, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line with 4:56 to go and a 13-0 lead for Hamlin. Hamlin's going to come out 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Abraham in the shotgun again with the running back on his right hip. Motion by the wide receiver. Fake. It's going to be a screen to the tight end on the right side. There's not many blue people over there. And the tight end's going to go for a long gain. That's going to be a 26.
Abraham with the screen pass over on the side.
30, that's about a 35-yard gain for the screen pass there for the Hamlin Chargers, and a first down for the Hamlin Chargers. Again, 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. We're going to have motion. We're going to give off to the jet sweep that is number 1, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to go, and he's still not coming down. That's number 1. That's Bowden Stevenson on the run there, and it's going to be another first down, as that's roughly about a 15-yard gain for the Hamlin Chargers on first down again, as they are driving, and we're going to have a timeout on the field. Florence Henry's going to take a timeout. It is 4:35 to go in the first quarter. 13-0 Hamlin Chargers, and they are driving, and we'll be right back.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important.
I appreciate Mike Lane for the correction for me. The quarterback is Jackson Wadsworth, not Abrahams. Wadsworth again into the shotgun, and he looks to scramble to the right side. He's going to go out of bounds, as he's going to have a gain of about 4 yards on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and 6 now. That would have been Wadsworth. That's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Hamlin Chargers. 4:29, Hamlin is in the lead. Again, we are in shotgun formation. Snap over to Wadsworth. He's going to throw, and it's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be touchdown catch for Bowden Stevenson, as he's going to have about a 12-yard touchdown from Wadsworth to Stevenson, as the Hamlin Chargers now take a 19-0 lead on the Florence Henry Falcons here early on in quarter number 1. Again, Grantham is looking to kick the extra point. The kick is no good, so we're going to have 19-0, 19-0, 4:23 to go in the first quarter. And the Hamlin Chargers will be kicking off to the Florence Henry Falcons when we come right back.
Life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family.
Hamlin Chargers are going to kick it deep to the Florence Henry Falcons. It's going to be taken by Lavacek. Lavacek's going to bring it out to about the 32-yard line, as that is where the Florence Henry Falcons will start their third drive of the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32, looking to build off their last drive, as they had a little something going, but they stalled inside or on the 15-yard line of the Hamlin Chargers. Florence Henry's coming out into the I. Lanchin under center. He's going to toss it over to Keller. Keller's going to look to get to the corner. He cannot quite get to the corner, but he cuts it up, and he is going to gain about 1. We're going to have 2nd and 9 now, as Keller goes for 1 yard, as the fast-moving defensive line and the fast-moving linebackers from the Hamlin Chargers seem to get there pretty fast. Again, the Falcons come out in the I formation. Lanchin under center, slot to the right side. We're going to have a fumble on the play, and it's going to be recovered by the Falcons, but we're going to have about a loss of 8.
Schroeder recovers it for a loss. Little slippery out there.
And we're going to have 3rd and 17 now for the Falcons. Again, this is a pass down for the Falcons. We'll see what happens. We're going to have some movement on the right side of the line by the slot receiver, and we're going to back up another 5. So now it's going to be 3rd and 22 now for the Florence Henry Falcons. Cannot get behind the chains if you are the Falcons. And now we are 3rd down, and we are way behind the chains. Falcons are going to come out, and they're going to stay in the I formation. Lanchin under center. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to give off on the screen pass to the right side to Keller. Keller's looking to go. He's going to find a seam, and Tucker Keller's up the right side, and he's going to look to go to the touchdown for the end zone. He's going to get caught at the 4-yard line, as we are going to have about a 56-yard gain there for Tucker Keller, And we're going to have first and goal for the Florence Henry Falcons on the 5-yard line. Nice little screen pass there from Lanchin to Keller. Goes for about 55 and a first down.
55-yard play for the Falcons.
Again into the I formation for the Falcons. Looking to give off to Lavacek. Lavacek up the middle. He's going to take a few people with him. He's going to gain about a yard. It's going to be second and goal from the 4-yard line now for the Florence Henry Falcons.
Second and 4.
We're going to have a timeout on the field with 2:17 to go. Hamlin 19, Florence Henry 0 from the 4-yard line. Second goal, looking to push it in, and we're going to be right back.
We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we
Welcome back. Second goal from the 4-yard line for the Falcons. We're going to be in the I. Lanchin under center. He's going to give off to Zach Schrader. Zach Schrader's looking to get around the edge, and he is not going to make it, and he is going to lose about 3 on the play. And we're going to be at about 3rd and 7, so 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line for the Falcons.
3rd and 7.
Not a great time to go backwards on that play, so now we're going to have 2 plays to try to punch it in here from the 7-yard line. Florence Henry is going to take quite a bit of time in the huddle. We're going to break the huddle. We're going to come out in the I formation again for the Falcons. We're going to have 10 seconds to go on the play clock, or on the down. We're going to have a trip. It's going to be a pass from Lanchin. Lanchin is going to throw the ball incomplete to Carson Kelly.
Broken up by the Chargers.
I think he was kind of hoping that he might have got a call there, as he kind of got hit right underneath the chin from the defensive lineman from Hamlin. But there is no yellow flags out there, so we're going to go 4th and goal from the 7. As we're going to try to capitalize on that nice 55-yard gain from Tucker Keller. We will see what offensive coordinator Tyler Grassel draws up here for the Falcons. Again, coming out in the I formation. More than likely, it's going to have to be a pass here to see if we can get it in the end zone, and it will be. And Lanch is going to look to scramble to the right side. He's going to look to find – he's just behind Carson Kelly. If he would have put it on him, I think we would have had the touchdown there. But we're going to have a turnover on downs, and the Hamlin Chargers are going to take over from the 7-yard line with 1:20 to go in the first quarter and a 19-0 lead. We'll have to see if the Florence Henry Falcons defense can stop the Chargers here, as they've scored on every single possession to start this game. I do believe we have a different quarterback in the game. That looks to be like number 7. I think that's Jonathan Leonardi.
Pass incomplete for the Chargers.
Again, really hard to see those numbers. But Wadsworth day might be done, as he is on the sideline. Up 19-0. Again, we're going to give off. We're going to fake it, and the quarterback's going to take it up to the left side. He's going to have a lot of room to run here, as he is going to get out to fumble on the play. And the Florence Henry Falcons are looking to jump on it, and we will see who came up with it. It looks like the Hamlin Chargers came up with that one, as we're going to have about a 33-yard gain on that play. As we're going to have a first down here for the Hamlin Chargers as they're right on midfield here. That is number 1 at quarterback. That would be Stevenson at quarterback now for the Hamlin Chargers. Stevenson's looking to pass. He's going to look to go for the wheel route. It's going to be a nice pass right on the wide receiver. That's number 14. That's Riggs Prouty. And you're going to have a 40-yard touchdown pass from Stevenson to Prouty as the Hamlin Chargers tack on 6 more, and they take a 25-0 lead here. Late in quarter number 1 with 54 seconds to go. Grantham again on to kick the extra point. Grantham. Sounds like he hit the tee before he hit the ball. That ball is going to be no good. But we're going to have a 25-0 lead now for the Hamlin Chargers. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter, and we'll be right back.
Are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put-Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put-Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319. Proudly supporting Florence Henry Student Athletic and Events. Choose Put-Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
We are back. Hamlin Chargers 25, Florence Henry 0, as Hamlin's going to kick off to the Falcons. It's going to go to Tucker Keller. Tucker Keller's going to look to bring it up the right side. He's going to look to find a seam. He does find a little bit of room, and he gets out to about the 28-yard line as the Florence Henry Falcons are going to start there. 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line with 48 seconds to go in the first quarter, trailing 25-0. They've had 2 promising drives here in a row, as they just could not punch it into the end zone. Now, so we'll see if Florence Henry can find a way to get one in the end zone and build on that momentum, as they are doing a very good job of getting into the red zone, just cannot capitalize at the moment. We're in the eye. Lanchin's looking to pass. He's going to look to pass off. It's a little bit high for Zachary Schrader, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete pass. Second and 10 for the Falcons as they come out of the huddle in the eye. Lanchin under center. Looking to give off to Keller. Keller's looking to go off the left side. He's going to find a little bit of room, but then he's going to be stopped for about a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now for the Florence Henry Falcons with 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 1, trailing 25-0 as we look like we are going to take this one into the second quarter. We're going to run the clock out here as they do not have to snap it. And that is exactly what the Falcons are going to do. So we're going to have a first quarter score. Hamlin Chargers 25, Florence Henry Falcons 0. And an eventful first quarter. Florence Henry looking to build off some momentum they had on their last two drives, and we will be right back to see if they can continue this drive.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to quarter number 2. Florence Henry 0, Hamlin Chargers 25. Third down in about 8, and we're going to have a sack on the play as we're going to have a loss of about 5. And we're going to have fourth down for the Falcons as they cannot build on the momentum of their last two drives, and we're going to be in punt formation from Carson Kelly. Back deep is number 6. That's Jaden Olson for the Hamlin Chargers. Kelly's going to look to be in punt formation. He's looking to get it off. The Hamlin Chargers were coming hard. It's going to be straight to him. It's going to be off of the returner, and it's going to be picked up by Olson. And we're going to have 1st and 10 for the Hamlin Chargers at the 34-yard line, as they look to start the second quarter the way they left off in the first quarter. Florence Henry defense looking to put a stop to at least one of these drives here to maybe see if they can find a way to close the gap if they get the ball back on offense. Hamlin's going to go in that bunch set, 3 wide to the left in the shotgun. Running back on the right hip of the quarterback. This quarterback is Stevenson. Give off to Leonardi. Leonardi's going to look to go off the left side. He's going to have a lot of room off the left side, and he's going to go for about a 20-yard gain, and he's going to have a first down.
They're in the school tonight. It was a little wet out here this afternoon, so they moved the concessions. Right when you walk in.
Falcons need to look to fill that hole. They're just getting cut off by the offensive line of the Hamlin Chargers. 2 wide right, 1 wide to the left. Motion from left to right. Off to Stevenson. Give off to Leonardi again. Leonardi's going to find a huge hole, cut it up the middle, and he's going to go for another 15 yards, and he's going to have a first down. We're going to be 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line for the Hamlin Chargers. Bunch wide receiver set to the left. Shotgun. Running back on the left hip of the quarterback, Stevenson. Stevenson's going to go look to pass, and he is going to find the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown. Looks like number...
Touchdown for the Chargers?
I don't know if that's a 14. That looks like a 14 to me. We're going to go Riggs Prouty again for the touchdown. Going to be a 5-yard touchdown pass from Stevenson to Prouty, and we're going to go for 2 now for the Hamlin Chargers. Hamlin's going to take a 31-0 lead now. Go for 2. They're going to run the option, and they're going to go untouched into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a score now, 33-0 in favor of the Hamlin Chargers, and we'll be right back.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a third-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605-520-4518 for a quote today. 605-520-4518.
Welcome back to Henry. Hamlin Chargers up 33-0 with 10:22 to go here in quarter number 2, as Hamlin has scored on every single drive they've had in this football game. Again, Florence Henry had 2 very nice drives here in the first quarter. They went backwards on their last drive. Now we're going to look to try to make that up for him again. Carson Kelly goes up the middle on the return, and he makes the return, or the kickoff guy punished a little bit on as he put his head down and tried to get a couple extra, and he will start from the 36-yard line, correction. 36-yard line. Florence Henry's going to take the ball 1st and 10, looking to put the ball in the end zone for the first time and build off of those 2 nice drives that they had in the first quarter. Again, we are in the I. Slot guy on the left. Lanchin under center. Gives off to Keller. Keller's looking to find a hole, and we're going to have more than likely a holding call on the Falcons as that flag was thrown by the umpire. More often than not, when the flag is thrown by the umpire, it's going to be a hold, and it is a chop block, actually. So what that means is we had somebody go high and low on the same person, and that is going to be I believe it's a 15-yard penalty, as we are going the wrong way. Again, the Falcons are behind the chains, as we're going to go 1st and 25 now for the Florence Henry Falcons. Chop block is not a great penalty to have if you want to stay ahead of the chains. Again, Florence Henry comes out in the I. Lanchin's going to be under center, slot guy on the left side for the Falcons. Lanchin's going to take the snap. He's going to give off to Lavacek. Lavacek's going to look to find a hole up the right side, and he's going to go for about a 2-yard gain. And we're going to have 2nd down and 23 now for the Florence Henry Falcons. 9:41 to go here. Falcons are trailing 33-0 in the second quarter. Clock's ticking, and the Falcons are going to come to the line of scrimmage. Again, in the I, slot guy off the left side, Lanchin under center. Lanchin's going to look to make the call. He's going to go out back to pass. He's going to give off to screen pass on the left side to Keller. This one did not work like the last one did, as this one's going to go for a loss of about 5 yards on the play. And let's go 3 yards on the play. And we're going to go back to 3rd and 25 now for the Falcons. Florence Henry's going to look to try to push the ball down the field here a little bit, as it's an obvious pass down for the Falcons as they trail 33-0, and they need to find something positive here as we have 3rd down and 25 from the 20-yard line, their own 20-yard line. Lanchin's back to pass again. He's going to pass off. It's going to be behind the receiver, Kelly, as that ball's going to fall incomplete, and we're going to go to 4th down, and I have a feeling we're going to go in punt formation now as Carson Kelly goes back to punt the ball for the Falcons. Again, deep for the Hamlin Chargers is number 6, Jaden Olson. Kelly's going to look to get this one away clean. The Hamlin Chargers have been close on the last couple, and they're going to come again, and they're going to run into the – we're going to have a whistle that should not have been blown. So we're going to have an inadvertent whistle here, I have a feeling. They did run into the kicker, but as the referee threw the flag, he blew his whistle, which he should have let that thing play out. So we're going to have an inadvertent whistle here, I do believe. And we might have to replay fourth down with that inadvertent whistle. So the Chargers are going to get away with one here. So that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be, we're going to negate the roughing of the kicker as the whistle is going to have to replay the down. That's unfortunate for the Falcons because that could have very easily been 15 yards there for Florence Henry. Again, Kelly's in punt formation for the Falcons. And they're not going to come after it as much this time. It's going to be a nice punt up the right side, and it's going to roll, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the, looks like the 25-yard line. They're going to spot it at. Hamlin Chargers, 26-yard line. So we're going to go 26-yard line. Hamlin Chargers 1st and 10 as they're going to look to build on their 33-0 lead here with 8:28 to go in the second quarter. That's a tough one that's a tough break for the Falcons there. They almost had a first down off of a roughing the kicker, but they are not going to get that, and now Hamlin's going to take over, and now the defense needs to find a way to make a stop here, and we're going to have a jet sweep off the right side, and it's going to go to, I believe that went to number 6. That was Olsen, and he's going to go for about 9 yards, and we're going to have second and a short one now for the Hamlin Chargers. Second one for Hamlin. They have the ball on the 34-yard line. A nice gain there on first down. That bunch trip set on the right side. Shotgun formation for Stevenson. Running back on his right hip. It's going to give off to Leonardi. Leonardi's going to look for a hole. He's going to look to cut back. He's not going to find much room, but he is going to get a first down, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. That is going to be a first down for the Hamlin Chargers.
Leonardi with the carry. 3 yards gives them a first down, Chargers.
1st and 10 for Hamlin as they're looking to go quick again here in their no-huddle offense. They get that play call from the sideline. They get the number. Everybody looks at their wristband, and they're ready to go. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Stevenson looking to pass down the middle. Going to have a wide open shot, but it's just going to be just out of the reach of the wide receiver, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And we're going to have 2nd and 10 now as Stevenson had a streaker right down the middle, and he just missed him as Dawson Lovacek got there late to kind of break up the pass a little bit and cause some issues for the Chargers. Again, Hamlin's going to come out in that no huddle. We're going to have 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, shotgun formation. Running back's going to be on the left hip. Motion from right to left. We're going to have a jet sweep. And just about taken at the line of scrimmage, but Traylon Sumner could not quite get his hands on the running back. And it's going to go for a gain of 9, and we're going to have 3rd down and 1 for the Hamlin Chargers. I think Hamlin's going to be in 4-down territory here if need be, so they're going to have 2 shots at getting the first down here. 3rd and a long 1 from the 34-yard line. Two wide left, 2 wide to the right. Empty backfield with the quarterback in shotgun formation for the Chargers. He's going to look to take the snap, and we're going to have that guy needs to come off because his knee pads were not covering his knees. So, wide receiver has to come out of the game for at least 1 play or until his knee pads decide to go below the knees. And we're still going to have 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Shotgun formation for the Hamlin Chargers. Stevenson's going to take the snap. He's going to look to run to the left side. He's going to have a lot of room there, and he's going to go for a while, and we're going to tackle him down at about the 3-yard line. As we're going to have about a 31-yard gain there for Stevenson, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the, looks to be like the 3-yard line. Again, we're going to have a timeout on the field by the Falcons. It's going to be, it still remains 33-0 in favor of the Chargers, and we'll be right back.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back to Henry as the Hamlin Chargers have it first and goal. We're going to have a jet sweep to the right. That's going to be Olsen. Olsen's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown, and it's going to be another 6 put on the board by the Hamlin Chargers, and it's going to be a 39-0 lead now in favor of Hamlin. 6:21 to go here in the second quarter. 39-0 as Hamlin looks to go for the 2-point conversion here. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation, running back on the left hip. Stevenson takes it. He's looking to run. He's going to have a jump pass there to Leonardi, and Leonardi's going to be cut down, but he is going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, as it's going to be 41-0 now in favor of the Hamlin Chargers. It is the second quarter. We have 6:21 to go, and we'll be right back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Transform your fitness journey at Apex Training in Watertown. Our unique studio offers targeted group training classes designed to meet your specific health goals. Specializing in strength training, agility, and injury prevention, we use diverse equipment to help you build strength and enhance performance. Whether you're aiming for sport-specific skills or overall fitness, our expert trainers will guide you with our specialized workouts to prevent common injuries. Experience affordable, effective training at Apex Training and reach your peak potential today.
Hamlin's going to kick it deep to the Falcons. That ball's going to go through the wickets of Carson Kelly and into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback as the Florence Henry Falcons will take it 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. 6:21 to go, trailing 41-0. Florence Henry has shown some life in this game. They have much so improved from the last week version of the Falcons, so that's a good thing to see from the gentlemen as we are getting better week by week. Now let's just see if we can find a way to score before this half is over. Lanchin again into the eye, under center, gives off to Keller. Keller's going to looks like he fell, and he's going to fall for no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Florence Henry Falcons. Again, 6:07 to go in the second quarter, trailing 41-0. As Lanchin goes to the sideline to get the play from offensive coordinator Tyler Grassel, he's going to come to the huddle, and they're going to break huddle. They're going to come out in the eye again. We're going to have a slot guy on the right side. Lanchin's going to be under center in the eye. He's going to call out the cadence. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give off to Schrader, going off to the left side. Tried a little bit misdirection. That play has gone the wrong way almost every time. As we are going to lose 5 on the play, and we're going to go 3rd down and 15 as we need to have a play here that gets about 15 yards for a 1st down and gets some positive things going on for the Falcons as they are deep in their own territory, looking to find some momentum here as the last 2 drives have kind of stalled out a little bit. after they had two prior to that were very promising. They just could not quite get into the end zone. Again, Lanchin's going to look to pass. He's going to have somebody coming off the side. He's going to find a spot up the middle, looking to run. He's going to find some room there. He's going to get out to – he's going to gain about 5 yards. We're going to have 4th down and 10 from the 15-yard line. And I would assume we're going to go in punt formation here as it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 15. Carson Kelly is going to be in punt formation. It looks like Hamlin Chargers are going to come after this one again. Hopefully they hit him this time and we don't blow the whistle to blow it dead. Carson Kelly's going to get a nice punt off, and it's going to go to Olsen. Olsen's going to look to, and we're going to get a block in the back. But the bad part is that block in the back was by our own guys. So therefore, we're going to have a touchdown down the left side as we're going to have a punt return of about 48-yard touchdown on a punt return by Jaden Olsen, and that puts 6 more on the board for the Hamlin Chargers as they take a 47-0 lead here as we have 4:13 to go in the second quarter. We had a missed tackle there, and then we had 2 guys block each other in the back, and that took out 3 of our defenders that had a great chance of making that play. And Olsen took it down the sideline all the way to the end zone for 6 points, and we're going to have a timeout on the field from the Hamlin Chargers, and with a 47-0 lead, and we will be right back.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!
Seriously? This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions.
All right, welcome back. Hamlin up 47-0. Hamlin's going to look for 2. We're going to give off to the running back, and he's going to go untouched into the end zone for the 2-point play. It's going to be 49-0 now in favor of the Hamlin Chargers, and we'll be right back for the kickoff.
And help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's
all right, welcome back. It is Hamlin 49, Florence Henry 0. We have 4:13 to go into the second quarter. Florence Henry badly needs an offensive drive here if they want to bring this one into the third quarter. It's going to be kicked deep for to the Falcons. It's going to be taken by, that looks like, is that Lavacek? We're going to start at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Florence Henry Falcons, as we need to have an offensive drive here. Get a couple first downs. Get yourself in that red zone again. Give yourself a chance to punch one in to shorten this gap of 49-0. The last thing we want to do is we want to go 3 and out, give the ball back to the Hamlin Chargers and give them a chance to go over the 50-point mark, so to try to attempt to end this at halftime. Ball's going to go up the middle. It's going to be no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons as the ball is given off to Lavacek.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 as the Hamlin Chargers are assembling their second team now on the sideline. And we will see when they decide to bring those guys into the game, as the Florence Henry offense is still at full tilt, their first team on the field. Lanchin under center again. Looks to give off to Keller. Keller is going to be met behind the line. Nice hit there behind the line, and we're going to have a loss of 1, and we're going to go 3rd and 11. And this is exactly what the Falcons did not need as they start their drive here down 49-0, looking to try to find that momentum that they had in the first quarter. They just cannot find it here in quarter number 2. 2:55 to go, 49-0 in favor of the Hamlin Chargers. Florence Henry comes out in the I formation once again. In pass formation, we're going to look through that screen again. We're going to try to find some room. There's a lot of horse collar there. It looked like he grabbed him from behind, but he must have got him on the jersey instead of behind the shoulder pad. Trying to sneak one out, trying to sneak an easy first down there for the Falcons, but it just did not come true. As we're going to get a gain of 3 on the play, and we're going to go to 4th down and 8 as Carson Kelly goes into punt formation for the Falcons. And again, Olsen is back deep as he just returned the last one to the house for 46 yards and a touchdown. Here comes the Chargers. They're going to come off the edge. We're going to have a ball go out of bounds.
Punt goes out of bounds.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hamlin Chargers as they're going to take over from the 42-yard line.
Chargers going to take over.
Correction, 38-yard line.
38.
Forgot we're not on a 100-yard field here. 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hamlin Chargers. Hamlin is up 49-0, 1:53 to go here in quarter number 2. Looks like most of their backups are on the field now for the Hamlin Chargers. That ball is going to be taken on a run by, that's number 12. That's Swidden, and he's going to go for about, Swiden's going to go for about 5 yards.
Brought down by Silver.
5 yards, and it's going to be a 2nd and 5 now for the Hamlin Chargers. The new quarterback now is number 25. 25 is Jake Martz. And he's going to throw that one a little bit high to his wide receiver on the left side. It's going to be 3rd and a long 5 now. 1:16 to go, up 49-0. We're going to have that bunch trip set to the right. Shotgun with the running back on the left hip. Looking to pass. Martz looking to pass down the middle. We're going to have a wide open pass. It's going to be a nice pass break up there by the Falcons. That would be...
We're going to call the 50-50 number here at halftime for about $76. So make sure you got your numbers ready, and you will pick up the money below the crow's nest.
I believe that says 34. I do not see a 34 on the roster, so therefore it might have been one of the new additions to the Falcons. It's going to be 4th and a long 5 now for the Hamlin Chargers. More of 4th and 6. Again, we're going to have a shotgun, We're going to have a option to the left side, and we're going to have a first down run for the Hamlin Chargers as we're going to get right at the sticks. It's going to be right there for a first down. Hamlin's going to have it 1st and 10 with 1:07 to go. Again, that bunch formation, 3 wide receivers to the right. Running back on the right hip this time of the quarterback. Martz is going to go back to pass. Looking to find that shot down the middle again. He's going to be right on the wide receiver. It's going to go off the wide receiver's face mask. Incomplete. Nice pass there by Martz as he put it right on the wide receiver as he was streaking down the middle of the field looking for that wide open touchdown. He'd have hauled that one in. That would have been darn close to getting into the end zone and getting past that 50-point threshold. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. Give off to the running back. We're going to have some room off the left side. And that's going to be number 12. 12 is Swiden. 30 seconds to go. 3rd and 4 now for the Hamlin Chargers. Again, in shotgun formations, trips to the right, running back off the right side, looking to pass that same pass play. Now he's going to look to get it out into the flat, and it's going to be a completed catch for a first down.
Takes a pass for a first down.
So Martz is going to pass it off to the right side. We're going to have a first down on the play as we're going to have about a 5-yard play there as it's going to be 1st and 10 with 14 seconds to go here before the half as Hamlin is looking to score to close this one out and end this one at halftime. Martz back to pass again, off to the left side, a little bit high for his wide receiver, and his ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 12 seconds to go here in quarter number 2 as the Hamlin Chargers have a 49-0 lead. Two wide to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. We're looking to find that wide receiver up the middle, and he is going to be walking into the end zone as we're going to have a touchdown with 5 seconds to go as the Hamlin Chargers now take a 55-0 lead. Hamlin 55, Florence Henry 0, 5 seconds to go into the second quarter as the Falcons are going to have to take the ensuing kickoff back for a touchdown if they want to have a chance to extend this one past halftime tonight here in Henry. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. We're going to have a shotgun. It's going to be a snap off to the going to be an option play. It's going to be falling short. So we're going to have 55-0 in favor of the Hamlin Chargers. 5 seconds to go. We'll be here right back.
To know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Florence Henry almost needs to run this one back if they want to have a chance to extend this thing past halftime. Down 55-0 with 5 seconds to go. Hamlin's looking to kick the ball out of bounds. They're not going to have any time run off the clock, so at least we're going to have a chance to run one play here. We're going to have a chance to run one single play here, but this one's going to have to go for a lot as the Falcons take the ball from the 30-yard line. If there's any time that we can find a 50-yard play in our repertoire, here it is, right here. Florence Henry is in the I formation again. Zach Schrader under center. He's going to give off to the running back, and that's going to be 22, Jack Shocker. Jack Shocker's looking to go off to the right edge, and that ball is going to be, he's going to have about a 12-yard gain, but the time is going to run out, and the Florence Henry Falcons are going to go down in this one, 55-0 to the defending state champion Hamlin Chargers. I want to thank all of our sponsors. If you have if you have time to go and thank these people, please do so, as these are the reason why we are able to go on the air and give you Falcon football from Henry, South Dakota tonight. Falcons have something to build on there. There was some positives that we saw here, even though it was a 55-0 game. There was some big-time positives here in this matchup tonight. And now the Florence Henry Falcons are going to look to go into their last 4 games looking to find that first win. And once they find that first win, see if they can find some momentum and maybe sneak into the playoffs a little bit, or even let's just worry about winning game number 1. So next week against DeSmet, at DeSmet, I believe it's DeSmet's homecoming game. Good time to spoil some homecoming fun for the Bulldogs, as Florence Henry next Friday will be at DeSmet. I'm not sure if they're going to have their own live stream, but we will see what happens. We will be back in 2 weeks from Florence, South Dakota, as the homecoming game for the Falcons as they take on the Wilmot Wolves. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, go thank our sponsors. We thank them for everything they do for us and Falcon Athletics, and we will see you guys next time.